FTX, a cryptocurrency exchange, shut down over the course of about 10 days. The exchange experienced a liquidity problem when a report traced potential leverage and solvency issues. It attempted to negotiate a bailout with competitor Binance, but the talks immediately broke down. Within days, FTX had its assets blocked, its CEO had resigned, and it had filed for bankruptcy. It is challenging to predict the long-term effects for FTX's future and the overall cryptocurrency sector. We help teach people about money, personal finance, and investments. If you're interested in improving your financial future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if this video is helpful. After a swift fall from grace, cryptocurrency exchange FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on November 11, 2022. In a couple of days, the company's value plummeted from $32 billion to bankruptcy, bringing founder and CEO Sam Bankman-Fried's $16 billion net worth to almost nothing. The volatile cryptocurrency market was shaken by the collapse of FTX. It lost billions in value and fell below $1 trillion. The fallout from FTX's abrupt slide and collapse will probably have an effect on cryptocurrencies for a very long period of time and may even cause wider market declines. Bankman-Fried founded FTX when he was only 28 years old, and in just 3 years, it had grown to become one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, with a $32 billion valuation. Bankman-Fried employed aggressive marketing techniques, such as a Super Bowl advertising campaign and the acquisition of naming rights for the Miami Heat basketball team's arena. In addition to attempting to help the Bitcoin business more widely, he became well known for his political lobbying and donations. Early in 2022, as values plummeted, he facilitated transactions worth around $1 billion to support cryptocurrency businesses, which was struggling due to declines in token prices. What happened to FTX? The collapse of FTX happened over a 10-day span in November 2022. The issue was sparked by a CoinDesk report on November 2nd that showed Alameda Research, the quant trading company, also run by Bankman-Fried, with a $5 billion position in FTD, the FTX native token. According to the study, Alameda had its investment base in FTD, the token that its sister company had created, rather than in fiat money or any type of cryptocurrency. That prompted concern raised across the cryptocurrency industry regarding Bankman-Fried's company's unreported leverage and solvency. Binance is planning to sell FTT tokens. On November 6th, Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, stated that it would sell all of its holdings of FTD tokens of around 23 million tokens worth $529 million. Following the collapse of the Terra Luna cryptocurrency token earlier in 2022, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao stated that the decision to liquidate the exchange's FTT stake was based on risk management, FTX liquidity crisis, and Binance deal. The next day, FTX was dealing with a liquidity crunch. Bankman-Fried made an effort to reassure FTX investors that its assets were stable, but in the days following the CoinDesk report, consumers demanded withdrawals totaling $6 billion. Before utilizing Binance, Bankman-Fried looked for further funding from venture capitalists. In just 2 days, FTD's value decreased by 80%. The world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, effectively bailed out its close rival by purchasing the non-U.S. business of FTX for an undisclosed sum. On November 8th, when it declared it had signed a non-binding agreement, Binance cancels FTX bailout deal. The promise of a rescue was only fleeting, as Binance withdrew from the agreement. The next day, on November 9th, the exchange announced that it would cancel the FTX acquisition after corporate due diligence revealed concerns regarding the mishandling of customer assets, among other issues, frozen FTX assets, and other implications. After hearing that, Bankman-Fried was looking for up to $8 billion in capital to save the exchange. The Bahamas Securities Commission seized the assets of FTX Digital Markets on November 10th. The California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation announced that an investigation against FTX had begun the same day. On Twitter, Bankman-Fried acknowledged the liquidity situation and apologized for FTX's non-U.S. exchange's inability to meet customer demands. According to Bankman-Fried, FTX calculated leverage and liquidity incorrectly due to bad internal labeling. He stated that Alameda would stop trading in the same post. Bankman-Fried resigns as CEO, and FTX files for bankruptcy. John J. Ray, who had previously guided energy trading company Enron through bankruptcy procedures, took over as CEO of FTX after Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO on November 11th. The same day, FTX said that it has also involved about 130 other affiliated firms in the bankruptcy filing under Chapter 11. FTX has assets between $10 billion and $50 billion, according to the bankruptcy documents, and liabilities between $10 billion and $50 billion. Unauthorized transactions on FTX. Within hours after declaring bankruptcy, FTX claimed it had been the target of unauthorized transactions and that, for security reasons, it would shift its digital assets to cold storage. According to outside researchers, the alleged attack may have resulted in the theft of $477 million from FTX. The Bahamas takes over FTX digital assets. On November 18th, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas took custody over the digital currency holdings of the bankrupt exchange FTX. To protect creditors, the SCB claimed it gave Bankman-Fried the order to transfer cryptocurrency holdings to the regulator's wallet. The future of FTX and the consequences. As a cryptocurrency exchange, FTX future is in grave danger. Withdrawals have been prohibited, and a warning on the FTX website states that the corporation highly advises against depositing. As the largest collapse in cryptocurrency history, FTX may deter investors who are already cautious due to concerns about stability and security. Customers on the FTX platform may not be able to recover their assets, which could lead to legal action. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission and other regulators may see FTX's demise as justification for tightening regulatory scrutiny of cryptocurrencies. What went wrong with FTX? On November 11, 2022, FTX declared bankruptcy following a spike in customer withdrawals earlier in the month. Sam Bankman-Fried, the company's CEO, acknowledged that there weren't enough assets on hand to meet demand from customers. Was FTX compromised? FTX was hacked just hours after declaring bankruptcy. Elliptic detected unauthorized transactions that may have stolen close to $500 million in assets, according to the exchange. The hacker continued to drain wallets for several days, using on-chain spoofing, according to analysts. The hacker invested those funds in Ether. What will happen to FTX? The Bahamas securities regulator has frozen FTX assets as of mid-November 2022, and the company strongly advises against customer deposits. Other regulatory investigations are still underway. Civil lawsuits are also being filed. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried is named in one such class action lawsuit, along with several celebrities who have previously promoted FTX, including Tom Brady, Larry David, Naomi Osaka, Shaquille O'Neal, and Steph Curry. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.